Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name again is Nanye Abraham. This happens to be the fifth lesson, of this topic. We are studying surds, and we have seen introduction to surds. We have solved some two examples in the previous video, and then in this video we shall be looking at two examples also. Now, um, the third video is so we are multiplying this by the conjugate, and you see that this example is different from the previous example we have solved. In this example we have the denominator having two terms, and finding the conjugate of a surd with two terms, you just change the arithmetic sign to the opposite arithmetic sign. When it is negative, you change it to positive, and vice versa. So here the conjugate will be 3 plus root 2. So we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the what? The conjugate. And this will give us 3 plus root 2 all over 3 plus root 2. Now you realize that difference of two squares also works here. Difference of two squares also work here. The denominator becomes difference of what? Two squares. When you multiply them, the denominator becomes difference of two squares. So it will be multiplying this, you get, because this is 1, you still get 3 plus root 2 all over 3 minus root 2, 3 plus root 2, and this is equal to 3 plus root 2 all over. Now because this is difference of two squares, you just take the negative side, the term of the negative side, and square both terms there, both items there, and then you get what? 3 square minus root of 2 also square. So we will get 3 plus root 2 all over 9 minus this, taking away this, you get 2. This is equal to 3 plus root 2 all over 9 minus 2, which will be 7. And so this can be written also as 3 over 7 plus 1 over 7 root 2. This is so our fourth example. So our fourth example, which is 2 root 2 plus root 3 all over 4 root 3 minus root 2. So looking at this, the conjugate of the denominator is 4 root 3 plus root 2. So you multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate, which will be 4 root 3 plus root 2 all over 4 root 3 plus root 2, and multiplying this um doing this algebra, you're going to get 2 root 2 plus root 3 multiplied by 4 root 3 plus root 2 all over 4 root 3 minus root 2 multiplied by 4 root 3 plus root 2. This will give us, so we expanding the bracket. Expanding the bracket, we are going to get 4 root 3 multiplied by 2 root 2 plus root 3, then plus, so you first pick this term, multiply it by the whole of this bracket, and pick this term, pick this term and multiply it by the whole of this bracket. So we are first pick 4 root 3, and then we multiplied it by the whole of this bracket, and this is what we have here. Then we pick the 2 and multiply it by the whole of this bracket, so root 2. That is how we expand multiplication. So if you watch the previous video, you understand what I'm doing, because I told you that we always pick the surds to be, or you liken them to algebra, and in algebra that is what we do. So we are multiplying this by the bracket here, and so it will be 2 root 2 plus root 3 all over, this is difference of two squares, and so you pick the expression with negative side and square both terms there. So the expression with negative side is 4 root 3 square this term minus root 2 square this term also. So the next thing is we are expanding now. So we are expanding now. When you expand, you are going to get this multiplied by this, you get 8 root 3 multiplied by 2. So the coefficient multiplied by the coefficient, and then the one under the root sign multiplied by the one under the root sign, plus 4 times 1, 4 times 1, this have a coefficient of 1, this times this, which will be 9. It becomes, so because this and this are the same, you get root of what, 3 all square, plus this multiplied by this, it will be, the coefficient here is 1, multiplied by this will be 2. This and this are the same, so it will be root of what, 2 all square. This multiplied by this will give you plus a root of what, 2 multiplied by 3 all over, this will cancel this, giving you 4 times 3 minus this will cancel this 2, and so simplifying this, you get 8 root 6 plus 4 times 3, which is 12, plus this will cancel this times this, you get what, 4 plus root 6 all over 12. This will multiply by this 12 minus 2. This we are going to get this plus this, it will be 9. This plus is 16. So it will be 8 plus 8 root 6 plus 8 root 6 plus this plus root 6. It means that the coefficient of this place is 1. We've looked at addition and subtraction of surds. Because this and this are the same, you add them, so you get what? You're going to get 9 root 6, then plus what? 16 all over this will be what? 10. Now this is the answer we have gotten to. So far this is what we have gotten, but I realized we made a mistake somewhere. Now looking at this, you saw that I squared the whole of this, but I only cancelled this, leaving this. This is also squared, so this would have been 4 squared, and so 4 squared will give you 16. 16 multiplied by 3. 16 multiplied by 3. 16 multiplied by 3, and that will give us 48. 16 multiplied by 3, that will give us 48. So this is 48 and not 2. Please be very careful at the difference of two squares. When you square here, it affects both the 4 and the root of 3. It doesn't affect only the 4. So you don't leave it that way. So it will be over 46. It will be over 46. Thank you for watching. The name again is Nene Abraham. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed.